You've been gone.
Welcome, welcome, welcome. My name is Tree City Wes. As always, this is Tree City Live. Welcome to the stream. Just getting things going. Welcome to episode number 96. Hopefully everything sounds okay. My mic feels a little weird. I feel like I'm too far away from everything. We get all situated here. Hope you guys had a good Monday. As always, if you could come over to the Twitter at Tree City West, give this stream a retweet. Try to get some more hash heads in here. What's up, Janet? What's up, Rolando? Kind of a chill night. Not too much going on. Seeing some volatility in the crypto markets. We'll talk about that today. Rolando says, don't sleep on Coke, Avascriptions, ARC20s. Maybe we'll check out that. I didn't get into the the Dogecoin, but I do have some AVAX. So maybe we'll play around there. And I don't really have anything else planned today. We'll talk about Zen. We'll talk about XenBlocks. Talk about Zen maps. We'll catch up on Zenify and DBZen and all the different things happening around the ecosystem. But if there's anything specific that you guys want to talk about, just let me know in the chat over on YouTube. Shout out to the people watching over on Twitch and Kick and Twitter. But as always, I like to start out looking at the crypto bubbles, get a feel for what's happening in the crypto market. And yeah, it's kind of a bloody day today. A big pullback on the market. Very bloody day. A lot of small bubbles, but the bubbles are pretty big numbers. So everything's pretty much down 5 to 10, even some bigger ones, 15%. But pretty much everything's between 5 and 10%. I see Orti's down 9.5. That was one of the big pumpers. Phantom was a big pumper. They went all the way from 40 cents to 35 cents, basically instantly. And since Bitcoin crashed a couple thousand last night, things have been slowly kind of retracing here, taking a little break. Let me fix the focus here. How's that? Cool. But we do have a couple green ones here. We got Rollbit, which is one of the gambling coins for this bull run. We got KuCoin shares, KCS token, the KuCoin token. Got Injective Protocol. I heard there's some big gaming news. Injective went from $19 to $24 today, up 14%. And then, of course, Celestia, still moving. That is insane. Bought this one at $4. Currently, it's touching 11. That's great. $10.93. I didn't have Doge, but I have AVAX at $38. What's the website? What's the website for inscribing on AVAX? I'm not even sure. I've been taking a look at... I'm starting to get back on the Bitcoin train. Let's go take a look at Bitcoin over on Coinbase. And yeah, you can see kind of a big move there. And we weren't really sure. I was kind of drawing these patterns, kind of 50-50. Didn't really make any predictions there, but we did come back to the pretty close to the golden pocket here, as always. We always seem to come right back here. And yeah, I mean that doesn't look good. That doesn't look good. This is definitely looking like a falling knife. This is the 2-hour chart, and hopefully we see a break to the upside here. You can see the RSI did reset. I mean, it was completely oversold. Now it's looking good. Let's zoom into the 15-minute see. Yeah, I mean, there's not too much happening here. It's not looking too hot. Hopefully most of the dumpage is over. We just kind of go sideways. You can kind of see this is looking like a Bart Simpson pattern here, where we just go up, go sideways, and dump. But yeah, right around that golden pocket, right at 40K, we did find some solid support. But man, we went from 45 to 40 real quick. Real quick. Lost like a week's worth of gains out of nowhere. And that's okay. I mean, we pumped so much. we pumped so much in such a short time that, you know, it's kind of natural. People are going to take profits. There's a lot of market manipulation going on right now. You know, prior to the ETF, the institutions want to get the cheap Bitcoin, so, you know, they're playing with the price on the stock market on a Monday morning. And, you know, it started last night, big red candle, then it got eaten up, then another big red candle, then it's getting eaten up right now. So it's a lot of money moving around. What's up, Aiden? Welcome. Got the hash heads in the chat. That's what's up. Can I not do that anymore? What the hell? I can send myself a super chat, but I can't. Am I no longer a member to my own channel? Weird. Maybe I can copy and paste them. Let's see. Nope. Just says hashtag a bunch of times. That's kind of funny. So kind of a rough day, kind of a red day in the market. Things pulling back. Things did find a bottom though. I mean, we saw XRP go all the way up from 70 down to 57, bouncing back up to 61. You know, ADA was another one. Cardano was a big mover over the last couple days. So that got as high as 65 cents, came all the way down to 51 cents, currently at 55. So things are bouncing back. It's a good buy the dip opportunity, as long as we don't have another drop like that. The floor kind of fell out on that one, so, but it is to be expected. You know, technically we're still in the bear market. Haven't seen any all-time highs yet. Go take a look over at Deck Screener, see what's happening over there. So yeah, it looks like Zen was just kind of following Bitcoin. It did have the big pump up and then, you know, slowly falling back down. So unfortunately, we did go back up and test the golden pocket, but we got rejected right there, and that's a hard rejection. So now we're making lower highs, which is never healthy. We're making lower lows, which is never healthy. It's definitely looking like a falling knife. Hopefully this ends up being the bottom. You know, we kind of come back up to the top of the pattern. You know, kind of bounce around in here in the pattern, then come back up. That would be nice. That would be nice. Can I put a little arrow on the end there? There we go. So we'll see what happens there, but Zen's just doing its Zen thing, following Bitcoin right now, like most of the altcoin market. The more time passes, the more I realize we're stupid early. Oh, I know, right? I know, right? I can't believe I'm like contemplating buying Bitcoin at, you know, 40,000. You know, a couple months ago, I'm like, no, I'm gonna wait until it goes back down to 15K, and now it's like 40,000, and I'm like, should I buy some more Bitcoin? That's a tough decision to make, but you definitely don't want to feel like you're left behind. What the hell happened here? Someone just drained the liquidity out of DBZen on AVAX? Is there any in there? There's 3,000 DBZen worth less than $1. Okay. Did someone just pull the rug over on AVAX? What the hell happened here? I need time to market buy Zen. Let's go and flip over to AVAX. I might be buying some DBZen real quick. Something happened here. This does not look natural. What are these candles doing? Someone's unloading a bag and there is no liquidity, so there's $25 of AVAX, and then it says there's 3,000 DBZen worth less than $1. So we might be able to scoop this up real quick. So like, say I wanted to buy 1,000. There's no liquidity. So this says 1 DBZen is 2 cents. What is this pair? ADXN WaveX. Even buying one AVAX worth of DBZen is a 98% price impact. I'm confused. What's happening here? Some major liquidity problems over on DBZen on Avalanche. You want to buy Zen, BlackRock? Hell yeah. Now what are you going to do with that Zen once you buy it? What's up, Dank? Welcome. I'm wondering what is up with this. Why is this DBZen chart looking all crazy like this? It says there's 0.6 AVAX in $1 of DBZen. So you can buy 500. I'm so confused. This is strange. Yeah, someone zapped the liquidity out of DBZen over on Avalanche. That's kind of sad. The Trader Joe liquidity pair has 146. Why does this say 36 zeros? I'm so confused. It says it's 007. What's up, Mezga? Welcome, welcome. Walrus teeth pattern. I know, right? I don't know. Anyways, I'm quite confused about this. So this says one Avalanche is 2.5 cents, but this says it should be 0.006 cents. And there's a 99% price impact. PTGC game is live. Raffle tickets are 110,000 pulse, already $2,100 worth. OGP DGC in the pot for the winner. Nice, Shaka. Hell yeah. Might have to go buy a couple raffle tickets. That's cool. What's 110 pulse? That's like it's like $10. USA versus USA. Oh, USA, US, USA. So does this mean DBZen's dead on Avalanche? There's like no liquidity now. That's crazy. All the chains. $10,000 pulse. You get DBZen over in Pulse Chain with $2,000 liquidity, down to 10 cents. So that's interesting. Titan X up to 507. Starting to make a nice little rounded bottom here. Making a couple higher lows. That's always good to see. You can see it's kind of breaking out of this pattern finally. So that's good. XNF at $5. Definitely, it was surprising to see that come back to earth, cool off a little bit. It definitely feels like it's a little more realistic. Like, were we just going to keep doing this? But unfortunately, we're starting to come back down pretty hard. Saw an all-time high of $9.17. Currently at $5. So what is that? About a 40% drop, 47%. And I think it's just natural. People taking natural profits, early pump, low supply token with high liquidity. So people are excited. And the volume on that is so amazing to me. Every time people want to get into the auction in the first hour of the day. So the first hour of the day, you can see it, there's this huge spike, and that's from people burning their stuff, and then it creates the buy and burn on the contract. So this is actually every time that happens, it's pretty amazing. Huge spike in volume for the first hour of the auction. Oh shit, thanks Shaka Vibes. That's what's up.
That's for the DGNs and OGs.
Alright, let's fucking hash.
Hell yeah, let's go. So let's check out PTGC. Let's see what's happening here. Nice pump on their chart. I imagine anticipation of what you're talking about. So they're having this auction type thing, and you can see it was in this downtrend quite a bit, making lower lows, and kind of broke out here. This is on the 15-minute chart, broke out, retested, and it's starting to go again. And that's good. That's good to see. I think I have something staked over there. Pulsechain.thegrayscurrency.com. So let's switch over to the Pulse Chain network. Allied campaigns. Probably Jack's mom was a soldier. That's so random. Alright, so we got our 3 million pulse here. Let's take a look. So I have claimable TGC earned from staking. 1% fee back to all the other stakers. I'm curious, what's 200,000? This is probably like 2 cents. That's about $1. That's cool. So I've earned $1 for staking my 10 million TGC. It's locked till my birthday. So let's see here. So that's their white paper there. Gray's protocol growing faster. Gray's game is now live. Gray's game is a new smart contract on Pulse Chain. Anyone can play for a chance to win large pots of PLS backed with PTGC tokens. Let the Gray's games begin. Each ticket's roughly 45 cents or 10,000 pulse. 50% of the pots used for the buy and burn. 50% is given to a randomly drawn winner at the end of each 3-day game cycle. How big will the first Gray's game pot get? It'll be fun to watch. Yeah, shout out to Shaka Vibes. Thanks for bringing us the alpha here. Let's check it out. The Gray's game. I love it. We're such degens. The best parts of the ecosystem are turning into these games where we just blow our money for gambling. The Gray's game. Not to be confused with Zen.game or DBZen.game. Now we have the Gray's game. It's a decentralized and automated raffle that pays winners... Start that over. The Gray's game. A decentralized and automated raffle that pays winners rewards in PTGC, a very liquid pulse-backed token. Users buy tickets with PLS. PLS is swapped for PTGC. Every 3 days, the game randomly draws a winning ticket and auto-sends 50% of the PTGC pot to the winner's address. The other 50 is burned. New 3-day cycle begins. Welcome to Gray's game. That's pretty cool. Wonder if I have any Pulse shit coins I could sell too. Got a bunch of PG. Oh, that's right. I forgot. I went and got a. Go check out the garbage dump real quick. I think I have a couple 100,000. Or did we claim that? I can't remember if we claimed that already. I thought last time I checked I couldn't claim it for like 2 days. Now I probably don't have enough. So I need 473 and I can claim 475. Holy shit, guys. It's time. We're going to blow all our Zen garbage dump rewards on the raffle. So we're going to claim 475 XEC. And then as soon as I get that, I'll be able to burn it to restore my health to 100%. And then I'll be able to claim my PLS. And I may claim the GD Zen and sell it, depending on... because I don't really like how it's locked up based on health. I don't really appreciate that part of Zen Garbage Dump. I thought I'd be able to claim my rewards at any time. But I can only you can only claim your rewards when your health is 100%. So I had to burn some shitty token. I forget which one it was. I burned some token to get some XEC. Now I have enough XEC to restore my health. Once I restore my health to 100%, I'll be able to claim the 250,000 pulse plus the 3,000 GD Zen. So I've been waiting to do this for like a week. I burned some token, then it said I couldn't claim it for 3 days. So I was worried if I didn't claim it, then I wouldn't. So I actually went over 100 XEC estimating, and now I only have a buffer of 2. So I have 475 XEC and I need 473. So luckily, I'm able to burn all my XEC. Boom. Now my health is 100%. So now I should be able to claim my rewards. Hell yeah. That's what's up. God damn, this is such a hassle. Now I can claim my rewards and put that right into the raffle. What's up, Richard? Where's the guy who removed the Zen sign off his plane?
Shut the fuck up!
Shut the fuck up, Cleo!
Shut the fuck up!
That's so good. All right, so now we got our pulse reward. So what is 3? I'm curious what this is. Is this even worth anything? Over on what the hell took that? Get out of here. This is GD Zen on pulse chain. $202. $200 of liquidity. So it's $7. It's 136,000 pulse. Now the real question is, how the hell do I sell it? We don't talk about Bruno. Can I even sell it? I don't know. How do I... Is PulseX back on? I don't really know. The last couple times I went to PulseX, it was they had the links to the IPFS sites and the sites were down. mypinata.cloud. This feels so sketchy. Get me out of here. Get me out of here, guys. All right, so I've made my decision. I'm saying goodbye to Zen Garbage Dump on Pulse Chain. We don't talk about Bruno. And don't get me wrong, I don't mean to like talk shit about their project. I think they're cool. I think it's awesome that they're building for the Zen ecosystem. There's just a couple things I don't like about the project, like how I can't claim my rewards unless I have full health, so that forces me to go spend money just to get my rewards. Like, I think that's kind of shiesty. Also, the interface is kind of clunky. It's kind of a messy thing. So, plus Pulse Chain just makes me feel icky. I just feel like gross when I play with Pulse Chain. So I've been slowly taking profits on things. And we're doing the thing. But I am a degen, so we're going to take these awesome GD Zen profits and we're going to go straight on over to PTGC. Shout out to Shaka for throwing some raffle tickets my way. Very cool. The 6% price slippage. I'm only selling $6. What the hell, guys? That's pretty funny. That's kind of a relief. I'm kind of relieved. My footprint on Pulse Chain is shrinking. So I'm kind of happy about that. Alright, so we claimed our PTGC rewards. We sold our GD Zen. So now we're up to 3.3 million. Let's go. I think I have some in DB Zen as well. I don't want to sell my DB Zen though. I'm saving that for Mastodon. It's only 24,000. So we'll keep that in there. Alright, so let's go back to TGC. Let's do some degen shit. Some degen shit on Pulse Chain. Where's the game? I forget. Pulse Chain, the greatest currency game. So there's 2 days, so it just launched. Price per ticket's 10,000 PLS. So let's buy 10 tickets. You completely lost me. I have no idea. I was exiting Zen Garbage Dump so I could participate in the Gray's Currency new game. So this is a new game from the Gray's Currency. I just had to exit Garbage Dump so I could get some pulse so I could play in this game. So you basically buy raffle tickets with your pulse, and if you win, the pulse is swapped for PTGC, and then people win the pot. It's just some basic degen shit. So you guys are gonna have to remind me. You love the Gray's UI art? Hell yeah. It's nice and simple. Alright, so we got 10 raffle tickets. If I win, we'll give some away on the 100th show. So this is episode 96. I'm going to be doing a giveaway for episode 100. I'm not sure what it's going to be. It might be a NFT. Might be some other type of crypto. Maybe it'll be an NFT. Maybe it'll be something cool. It won't be something stupid like a Zen map that's not worth anything. But it might come with a Zen map that's not worth anything. But I definitely want to get back to the community. Shout out to you guys. Shout out to the 20 watchers. So make sure you tune in to our 100th show. This is episode 96. When will that be? I think that'll be next Saturday. Yeah, we'll do that for Saturday night. How about that? Friday night, I won't be streaming. I have my company Christmas party. So that works out pretty well. Tuesday will be 97. Wednesday will be 98. Thursday will be 99. Friday I'll go to the Christmas party, and then December 16th we'll have the 100th show. I'll have to do some promo, and we'll do some giveaways. So that'll be funny. So you're basically in Las Vegas, got you. Yep. All right, so here's my tickets. That's cool. Are these NFTs? I don't like that they're sideways either. That's kind of weird. Let's see. PTGC raffle. Cool. Shout out to Shaka Vibes. Thanks for the heads up. I love doing some degen shit. So another thing I wanted to talk about, so our XenBlocks and X1, and there's been a lot of speculation lately. What's happening with XenBlocks and what's happening with X1? And lately, Jack's been spending a lot of time in these. Hey, look at Zensu. That's me. It's very cool. Yeah, the volume spikes. That's what's up. Shout out to Zensu. We were having an awesome chat in the Telegram. I wish I could have paid more attention. I was just getting off work, and kind of running around the house and stuff. But I love that. We got to open the Telegram up more often, just have some more community chats. That's so great. But take a swig of water here. But lately, Jack's been spending some time with Bark Meta and all these Bored Ape Yacht Club NFT guys, and they're having some really awesome conversations, some Web3 conversations over there, talking about, you know, working in the industry and just different projects, different NFT things, the future. They're talking about how bad Ethereum is and how awesome Solana is, and how there's like a need in the space for NFT blockchains, you know, faster, less fees, more throughput. But so I actually grabbed a recording, and Jack gave this awesome, this is just a kind of a 2-minute clip here of Jack just talking to their community about what X1 is and what this whole thing's going to be. So let me download this real quick and get this over to... And I just love the way he just explains it so seamlessly. Like, it makes it seem so simple. Like, if you ask me if I was to explain X1 and XenBlocks and how it all ties together and, you know, all the different things, it would take me a minute. It would definitely take me a minute. But the way this just kind of rolls off of his tongue, I mean, it's some vintage Jack Levin.
Let me ask you, Sapphirus, what your next token is in, you said 60 days, right?
Not the token. Well, specifically, I'm working on the chain that's going to launch within the 90 days. It's kind of like the soft deadline that I'm giving myself to launch it.
Right.
So technically, yeah.
Can we all come work for you?
You're already working for me. Thank you.
You're welcome. I love it. Tell us a little bit about it, because I really want to know. Because last one I faded, and I had my friend Tad. He's really big into your community, and he kept
shout out to
just
Tad
pushing hex in my head, and I faded it. I'm not gonna lie, but I'm not gonna fade it this time.
Cool. Did you say Hex? I'm not the Hex founder.
No, I know you're not that, but he kept talking about you and Hex, and he's just into the whole thing.
Yeah, he's a cool dude.
Yeah.
So this new chain is a fork of Phantom, and it incorporates the novel proof of work, proof of stake design, where the users or miners, they create the tokens from the running GPUs, and then you can stake them for yield by basically running validators. So that is a relatively new novel approach. There was another chain that was not EVM compatible that I think is called Decred or something. Did not succeed because they just kept changing the whole economic system, and there was no smart contracts of any kind. So in our chain, we're going to have an EVM, one of the fastest EVMs ever created. We load tested it at like literally 75,000 transactions per second. So it's going to be pretty fast, but it is going to be the proof of work / proof of stake. So there's a little bit for everybody. If you hate proof of work, you can just buy the token and stake it and make yield by basically running a validator and creating blocks. Or if you love proof of work, then you can run miners just by paying a couple of dollars an hour and get yourself cloud miners that will just print crypto for you. So that's kind of like the homage to Bitcoin. I was a Bitcoiner since like 2011. I really love proof of work. I think mining is one of the most fairest ways to make crypto and to give it value. And I think this whole thing with like green energy and all that stuff, it's like really been overblown. And what we're doing about that actually is we're running an algorithm that's memory heavy and ASIC resistant, which actually means that the more miners you have, the less electricity you have to spend, because the more memory you'll have to allocate. And memory is not wattage heavy. So it's actually reduces the per user watt usage as more users join the mining pools, basically. So that's kind of like the major thing where you have the proof of work, so POW plus the POS, proof of stake, and you have the fastest EVM. And also we're going to be working on the Bitcoin BRC20 integration marketplace That's like really important. I think the BRC-20 is going to fly like to the moon like in the next 3 years.
Man, and he just nails it on the head. You know, that's everything that I try to convey in these streams about, you know, what's next and what's going to happen. And he just makes it seem so easy to understand and to explain. And I almost need to like write that all down so I can really digest what he's saying there. And it's so awesome for the future. And I'm so glad that it's I don't know if reassuring's the right word, but it's more so it feels realistic. I guess you could put it like it feels like it's actually happening now, and it's actually coming to life, and it's such an awesome thing. Shout out to Jack. Shout out to Zensu. Welcome Zenducation. No Twitter. What's up, Howler? Need to stop thinking about Web 3 and start working on Web 4. I know, right? What would Web 4 be? So how's what's happening with Zenify today? I did some I actually ended up setting some alarms on my phone so I could catch the lobbies. Because that discount's so good. That's such an awesome thing that they've done. You know, one of the issues with DBZen was people backloading the lobby and seeing how much sorry, I can't point and click and talk at the same time. VR porn. Look at your last tweet. Oh shit. Shout out to Zensu. Hey. Yeah, talking about the volume spikes in the XNF. That is so cool. I mean, it's amazing. You know, the 50%. So with DBZen, as I was saying, it's backloaded. You know, the auction's kind of backloaded. So people would wait until the last 5 or 10 minutes to see what would happen. Is it a good day to enter? Is it a bad day? You know, is the lobby full? Is the lobby empty? You know, should I wait until tomorrow, or how much exactly should I put in to be in the position that I want to be in? With Zenify, they kind of eliminated that by front-loading the lobby with a 50% discount. So if you don't get in early, you don't get this huge discount, and that really solves one of the problems. And I think that's one of my favorite things about Zenify is how they're solving these little problems. So like right now, say I wanted to burn some BYSL. It doesn't, yeah. So right now that's 43% off. So the first hour between, I think it's 5:30 and 6:30, this is actually 50% off. So you want to do it as close to the beginning as you can. And then after that, it slowly diminishes throughout the day. So if you do end up waiting until right before the lobby ends, you're going to get no discount. You're paying kind of full price, if you will. You're at a disadvantage, really. So it kind of makes the lobby more fair, and it gives you a reason to pay attention and to jump in. And if you don't jump in, you don't get that discount. And it's part of the game theory. It's part of one of the things is the game theory in Zenify. It's so fun. Oh shit! What's up, Shaka Vibes? Thank you for the $50 in honor of Zensu being on the stream. I'll rent some A5000s for you. Hell yeah, that's what's up.
All right, let's fucking hash.
Hell yeah. I think this is the coolest song on my playlist, I think. Shout out to Shaka Vibes. Thank you so much, my dude. First you give me the PTGC alpha, and now you're throwing some A5000 money my way. That's exciting. This is what I got running right now. I'm trying to so on weekdays I don't spend too much. I try to spend like less than 80-70 cents an hour, and then on the weekends I'll do like an hour, $1 an hour, or $2 an hour. So I found these 6X 3070s for 36 cents an hour, and then I got the 2X 3090s for 26 cents an hour. So for about 62, 63 cents, I'm getting about 8,000 hashes per second. So I think that's a pretty good deal for right now. Watch your last tweet? Oh shit. It's gonna be Inception, bro. Let's take a look. What you cooking up, Zenzu? Oh shit! It's the hyperstructure. Here, let me. I gotta look up at it. Or is it this way? Oh shit! That's too good. That's too good. Shout out to Zensu. You're cracking me up over here. So I'm kind of curious what are all your strategies? So I'm kind of just spreading it around. I'm doing like 2 or 3 batches per type. So, I got 2 in the BNB auction, 2 in the YSL auction, and then I burned some Zen and did a couple Zen batches. And that's kind of what my daily thing is. If I do feel like it's a slow day and people aren't participating, I might add some more. But I think the key is really gonna be to be consistent and to constantly add the XNF. So then you end up with a bunch of these, and then once these start getting low, once your power percentage gets low, then you can start merging them into each other to restore the power. So every couple days I'll be creating a new one of these, and then once this gets below 90%, say, I'll go ahead and merge it into another one, and then I'll basically restore both of those, and then you just kind of start merging everything together, and it's a pretty awesome game theory. And it's fluid too. I'm still trying to grasp it and learn it. So as new information becomes available and as I learn new things, the whole game theory might change. And I'm also keeping some liquid. So I got a little XNF liquid just in case the price goes nuts. I need some more native coin to participate tomorrow. I'll be able to nibble on it, take a little while still speculating on the future price. So I don't want to sell all of it. I just kind of want to take a couple batches and recycle it into the thing and see if I can get some more XNF and some more ETH rewards and kind of keep up with the inflating supply. This is going to get wild when it's launched on all the chains though. So obviously we have Arbitrum and we have BNB. So I'm not sure. Are they also going to do Avalanche, Polygon, Phantom, Optimism? I know there's some questions about Pulse Chain and what was the other one? See, like ZK Sync is another interesting one. That's another Ethereum layer 2, and it's kind of like Base and Optimism. And I really like that because Optimism had a pretty big airdrop, and the more that you use the network, the bigger airdrop you got. So like, there's a lot of speculation around Base and ZK Sync. So if you start using Zen or Zenify on these chains, is that going to be going towards your volume, which gets you part of that native token that might be, not native token, part of the layer 2 token that they might be relaunching, just like Arbitrum and Optimism did. So there might be a base token in the future that you could get for using base, and say they decide to distribute that based on gas usage. So the Zenians are kind of in first place there. They're using all the gas on base. So after they see what we did, they may not choose that distribution method. But if they do, that'd be awesome for us. We're the ones that are using these layer 2s, so that'd be awesome to see all the Zenians get a nice base or a nice ZK Sync airdrop when the time comes. If the time comes. It's all speculation. Base hasn't said they're doing that, so people are just hoping. What's up, Tazenian? What's up, God Whale? What's up, Shaka Vibes? When moon, sir. Oh shit, we got Obi-Wan Zenobi. Is that who that is? Is that Godwhale? Shout out to you guys. Decided to let Zenify lobby to slow down a bit, aka I'm ETH broke. That's the key. Yeah, you gotta be able to not go in all at once so you can kind of maintain. I like to nibble at it every day. That's the key. Launch 30K per day. Yep. Keep up with that inflation. So Zenify has been a lot of fun, and the coolest thing about Zenify is just using the swap. I mean, it's just a great cross-chain swap. It's completely... I used to use a mix of Rubik, of Change Now, a lot of these types of things. I would just use Coinbase and Binance and just send it to an exchange and do it manually. Zenify, it just does all that, especially when you're in the US and you need some BNB. I can't exactly go to like Kraken or Coinbase and just go buy some BNB. So what I end up doing is I buy some Polygon from Coinbase. I'll send it to my Polygon address, and then I'll use Xenify to swap it from Matic to BNB. And that's kind of how I have to do it, because I don't really have an exchange unless I want to use something like MEXC, which is kind of illegal. Wink, wink, nod, nod. You use a VPN. I need to fly. Hell yeah! Thanks for stopping by, Shaka. As always, thank you for the super chats for sure. Hell yeah! So Xenify is doing awesome. I still need to get some information about XenBlocks. I think this is an awesome protocol. I'm excited to participate in ETH. So I've been telling you guys about my strategy for the XenFTs and the stakes. So I'll just go through that real quick. Switch over to Ethereum. So for the first 6 to 12 months, all my Zen, I was recycling it into more Zen. So I would claim a mint or claim, a batch. I would sell it for ETH, and then I would wait until Gwei was low and turn it into XenFTs or turn it into batches. So at some point I decided, all right, I want to start accumulating Zen. I don't want to flip it anymore. I have enough XenFTs and enough Zen mints. I want to start building my bag of Zen. So I decided to start keeping it. And the way that I decided to keep it was through staking. So that way I'm always earning more Zen, and I can always have it. I can end my stake early if I needed to, and go use my Zen if I needed to. Why does it say wrong network? There we go. So I've been building up my liquid Zen, and I just kind of throw it in a stake. And every 30 days, 30 to 60 days. So this one I did 60 days. When this 60 days is up, I'm going to take the accumulation of my Zen mints and put it back in the stake. So when this ends on New Year's Eve or New Year's Day, I'll get the 1.2 billion Zen plus the yield. Then I'll combine it with the liquid Zen that I've been getting from my claims. Then I'll lock that up for 30 days. Over that next 30 days, I'll have more claims. I'll have more XenFTs. And once I have that liquid Zen, I'll claim my stake, add that liquid Zen to the stake in February, and then do it another 30 days, collect my Zen, and just continue to compound my Zen into my stake once a month or once every 60 days. So now that we have a tool like XenBlocks, that kind of adds a new dynamic to my strategy. So rather than just having this Zen sit idle in my wallet, I'll be able to put it in XenBlocks until the next stake is up. So I still want to do the native staking. I'm still planning on doing the 15-16% APY on the Zen.network staking contract, but with this liquid Zen that I'm claiming, once, twice a week until the next stake is up, I'll be able to stake that in XenBlocks and earn even more Zen until then I'll pull it out of this. And the nice thing about XenBlocks is it's not locked. You can add it, withdraw it. There's fees, so you want to be careful you're not losing your ass in fees. But leaving it in here for 60 days or 90 days before I put it back in the Zen.network stake, I think that's going to be part of my strategy here. So I think that's pretty awesome. Shout out, and this was made by the guys that made Zen Garbage Dump. So I didn't mean to shit all over Zen Garbage Dump, but this XenBlocks is kind of a next level, kind of a new way to stake, which is really cool to me. Very, very cool. So what else do we got here? I love it. It's the Wesopian hyperstructure. That's so funny. See, now I gotta get it's gonna be like that one T-shirt of Macaulay Culkin and I forget who the other dude was, but they have it's like T-shirts on T-shirts on T-shirts of just pictures of them. Undercover, go fuck yourself. I love it. That was so funny to see. Shout out to Simple Waters for airing out the dirty laundry.
Shut the fuck up!
Cleo just absolutely snapping on him.
Go fuck yourself.
Go fuck yourself.
Go fuck yourselves.
Ah, go fuck yourself.
I love it. It's so great. It's in reference to the Sunday Space. I definitely recommend going to check out the Sunday Space. Every Sunday, I'll stream it right here on the channel. So just another medium to get the Zen information out there. So I hope you guys like, subscribe, and share. Yeah, on that note, I really don't have much else to say. Kind of a slow night. You know, we're talking, let's go look at the XenBlocks stuff real quick. As always, I like to check the Hashhead Explorer, make sure the data over on the Explorer matches the RPC, what it says in the wallet. So we'll go ahead and grab the address here, switch it over to the XenBlocks RPC. And this says we got 126,210 Xenium. That should translate to 12,621 blocks mined if the database is updating accurately. And there we go, 12,620. Ooh. I see. Yeah. It's rounding. So I actually might have got a block. It's interesting. Anyways, I did get a super block in the last 24 hours finally. So prior to this one, my last super block was 11/22. So before Thanksgiving, and less than a month later, I got another super block. So today at 3 a.m. UTC, I got super block number 22. So that's pretty exciting. Getting about 107 Zuni blocks in the last 24 hours and 92 regular blocks in the last 24 hours. So doing a little under 100 blocks a day with Zunis. It's about 250 blocks a day. Yeah, I got some new notches on the super block chart. That's exciting to see. You can see the Zuni blocks are still tipping up there. And then you can see my last 10 blocks. If you come over here, click on the network stats chart, we can see we surpassed 10,000 super blocks finally. So that's crazy. During the Twitter space, shout out to Simple Waters.
You think too much.
He mentioned that we had surpassed 10,000 super blocks. So what a cool milestone for the XenBlocks community. We're up to 7.9 million regular blocks, 10.6 million Zunis, and 10,000 super blocks. And I got 22 of them, so that's pretty cool. You see the miners are slowly dropping off here. We're down to 477 unique miners so far, so that's good to see. It's not dropping too dramatically, but kind of falling off. Last week, I guess this was end of November, got about 553 unique miners. Compared to today, we have 445. 477 unique addresses have found a block in the last 24 hours. But that's okay. Even though the miners are falling off, the difficulty continues to climb. So that means the miners that we do have are spinning up more hash power, and it's starting to get real juicy. We're getting a lot of heavy miners coming in. Even though the daily miner change is dropping, we're having less individual accounts find blocks. The blocks that the accounts that are finding blocks are finding more of them, and they're driving that difficulty up. So over the weekend it got as low as 91,000, but it's back over, and that's a new all-time high right there. 110,000 difficulty. Whew. You think too much, hell yeah.
You think too much.
All right, let's fucking hash.
Yeah, we got the iconic Sensu.
All right, let's fucking hash.
I love it. And then, so these are kind of the super miners I was telling you about. So this guy, look at this guy right now. So the entire time I've mined about 12,000 blocks. This guy is doing 12,000 blocks a day, 10,000 blocks a day. So he's averaging 7.41 blocks a minute and 444 blocks an hour. That's almost twice as much as anybody else. So this has to be some kind of mining farm, some kind of, maybe someone rigged up some new tech, maybe they tweaked some miners, maybe they got a huge, 24, 40, 90, something crazy like that. But that's a lot of hash power. If we go over to Zen.pub, I think that Joseph stats actually show how much their actual hash rate or their average hash rate. So let's go take a look. Probably just grab this address maybe. So I'm looking at the individual stats of the 7.41 block a minute miner. We'll give this a second to load up. And yeah, there's some cool new features. I added the all blocks by account. So if you wanted to see every block you ever mined, I think there's a limit though. I think it's a limit of like 500 records or something with Metabase, or it's a default setting I have to change somewhere. All right, here we go. Okay, so this guy's got 15 super blocks in the last day, 10,000 blocks in the last 24 hours. I was hoping it had his hash rate here. Let's go take a look at the other XenBlocks dashboard. So we'll give that a second to load up. But yeah, see here it kind of loads up the last blocks you mined. My goal was to make like this an exportable thing so you can export like a CSV of every block you mined. But unfortunately, Metabase has it's 2,000 rows. So even though I have 12,000 blocks, it's only showing the first 2,000 or the last 2,000 of them. It's still loading up here. We'll let that go. Oops. Shout out to Joseph and Zen.pub. He's got so many awesome statistics over here. This has really become the center hub of the Zen ecosystem. If you want to know the data, it's all about the data. The data. Look at the data. That's so funny. So this is being a little slow, but I just wanted to see the hash rate of that crazy 7.42 blocks per minute guy. 400 blocks an hour. That's insane. That's almost twice as much as everybody else. Shout out to that guy. It's thinking real hard. Well, on that note, we might have to wrap it up. We are still doing the testing for XenMap, so if you wanted to come over to XenMaps, you can go ahead and mint a XenMap. While we wait for this, let's go and mint one real quick. So the date today, 12/11/23, in my North American style of date. I should really put 11/12/23. But 12/11/23. So we'll go ahead and we got to switch over. So we get the error. Please switch to the X1 fastnet. So we'll go and switch over to the correct network. All right, so I'm up to 24 XenMaps, 690 XN. So now we'll go ahead and mint it. I should get the transaction here. So 12/11/23. Then on this XenMap, I'll go ahead and inscribe. We gotta wait for the transaction to finish first. There we go. So we got our date 12/11/23, stay Zen. We're gonna say shout out to Zensu for attending the stream and causing, what did he call it? I forget what it was called. The Westopian hyperstructure? Yeah. That's so funny. Causing the Stay zen. I love it. I love it. It's still very early in the distribution of XNM. You can start mining today and get a lot of blocks before halving next year. Exactly. Exactly. You know, it's amazing. I remember people felt like they were late before GPU mining, when we were still CPU mining. They're like, oh my gosh, you got how many blocks? And now it's like, if you would have started it then, you'd have 10,000 blocks today. You know, it's, if you start today, you won't feel late a month from now. That's for sure. So shout out to Zensu for attending the stream and causing the Wesopian hyperstructure. Hashtag stay zen. So that's awesome. Good to see. We're testing this out. You can also see the messages if you click here to enter the Zen Matrix. Kind of a cool little animation. I want to figure out how to make this the background for the DApp here. So that's going to look cool if it's like scrolling behind the background there. But these are all of the messages that are inscribed. If you want to see the list of messages, you can actually just click on the GitHub here. And it's the GitHub with the action. This is a GitHub action that runs every 10 minutes. It pulls it off of it runs a Python code that pulls it off chain. Then it writes it to the CSV, which is where these display. So you can actually see this list. These are all the inscriptions that Zenians have written on these Zen maps so far. And there's some pretty funny ones. So, yeah, you see the show from a couple days ago. DB Zen is going to rip. Globetrotter said that. So the next time this action runs, we should see the one that we just created in here. It takes about 5 or 10 minutes to run. So that's kind of cool. But Tazenian, welcome to Tree City Resident. Hey, now that you're a Tree City Resident, you can go back under the membership tab. There's 4 or 5 videos that are members only videos, and I do them every weekend. So if you become a Tree City Resident or a hash head, you can attend the live streams on the weekend. I kind of go over my portfolio and the stuff I don't talk about on stream, what other projects I'm into. I usually keep the streams pretty straightforward, you know, Bitcoin and Zen, but I also do like some other DeFi, some other projects, and we reserve those for the weekend. So definitely check out those videos. Thanks for becoming a Tree City Resident, Tazenian. And on that note, we're going to wrap it up. So as always, thank you guys for coming. We will be back tomorrow night with another live stream. We'll check back on the PTGC raffle and see how that's going. We'll check up on Zenify and XenBlocks, all the XenBlocks statistics and any news happening in the Zen ecosystem. We did see the big pullback on Bitcoin, but we're getting ready for... I think it's just a natural pullback. We're ready for that ETF news, and I think things are going to explode. But as always, it's all speculation. I hope you guys have a good Tuesday. I hope you stay zen. As always, my name is Tree City West. You guys have a good night. Peace.
Alright, that's fucking hash.
That's for the DJs and OGs.